bit further along the Great Ocean Road is Airey's Inlet. Let's all take a moment to appreciate these epic drone shots. Or if you'd like to imagine, just pretend it's me up there flying. I'm flying up there, look at me fly! As well as a classic Aussie lighthouse, there's also a classic Aussie pub. I'm visiting Airey's pub, home to Salt Brewing Co. And as usual, I'm kicking things off with a chat to the person who made it all happen.
Can I call you the founder, the boss, the main man?
The big cheese.
The big cheese.
Absolutely.
Is that what you prefer, the big cheese?
Any of those.
It's Tim. How's it going, Tim?
Good, mate. You?
Yeah, oh. How did this business get going?
So yeah, it's an old pub. It ran continuously until the Ash Wednesday fires. Then it actually got burnt to the ground.
Right.
And they operated for a couple of years out of what we now use as our malt room, which is just this crappy old tin shed, and that was all the pub had.
Yeah.
For a couple of years, and then rebuilt the pub as it is now. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And then, so I'm guessing you weren't there.
In 1904.
1904, you weren't quite there yet. When did you get involved?
I had actually no ambition to own the pub, but I really liked having a pub in town. Around about 2010, the site went on the market as a whole. This is like the town square. You wait till this afternoon, there's just people everywhere. It's the space where people come.
Yeah.
So I all of a sudden thought that someone didn't do something that potentially would have a town without a pub in it.
Not on Tim's watch. On you, Tim.
I had actually no ambition to own the pub, but I really liked having a pub in town. I pitched it to a few mates, all who went, that's a great idea. So a bunch of friends basically bought the pub.
That's the dream. I reckon a lot of mates have talked about doing something like that.
It's only just hitting me now how little I've followed through on all those gonna buy the pub chats I've had.
When did the brewery come about?
I probably came from a different perspective. So I wasn't a home brewer, didn't really have much knowledge or interest even in the brewing game,
Yeah.
but I liked beer. And when we first went to open, the first people that came knocking were the big beer guys, and at the time that was Lion Nathan and CB. So they both came knocking on the door and said, great, we'll supply with beer. And I said, what beers? And they said, all our beers. And I went, I don't want to just put those beers on, I want some good beers on. And then CUB obviously got bought out, then the profits go overseas, then they don't pay any taxes, and I was a bit like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
So I sort of went, righto, we're going to put our own in. So we basically sourced our own equipment, hired a brewer, and then we started making beer.
Nice try, multinationals. Tim's got his watch out again, and this is another thing that's not happening on it.
Where'd you ride the horse?
Spring Creek.
Well, there's horse riding here.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Blazing Saddles.
Okay.
Right, in town.
Yeah, do you know who owns it?
You guys.
Don't worry, someone got fired for that one. We had a great time with Abe anyway.
When you're setting up a shoot with a brewery, you always ask, do you have a horse riding facility on site?